We know you all love Word from the Wise, and now expert Marilyn York is going to tell you if Nevada has common law marriage.
Does Nevada still have common law marriage? It's actually well thought to be true, and the answer is no. Common law marriage was abolished, at least 10 or 20 years ago, and it has not been in place since. There is a concept that sometimes comes in play similarly, and it's like a palimony concept, when people reside together. That came from the Marvin v. Marvin case out of California, and it does in fact exist as a law. It's not very scary, however. It essentially said at the Supreme Court level that even though Lee Marvin was an actor, his non-wife, who lived with him for a very long time and had his children, was only entitled to be paid as his maid and his nanny, essentially, and that she'd been overcompensated by virtue of living in that lovely palatial home of theirs. So it's not a significant financial threat by any means. There is no common law in Nevada or anything of its equivalence.
And another great question we received from one of our favorite experts, Marilyn York, is, do men ever get custody of their children in the state of Nevada?
Probably one of the favorite questions I get asked. The answer is absolutely. In fact, I would all but say presently the courts are more or less finding that joint physical custody is in most children's best interests when you have parents with equivalent skills in one manner or another and somewhat equivalent work schedules. Now, of course, I have clients that are doctors and they have work schedules that are prohibitive for joint physical custody, but when their schedules are more or less equal and they're good parents, we see joint very commonly. In Nevada, you only have to have 40% of the time as far as overnights are concerned in order to qualify as a joint physical custodian, which amounts to 146 nights per year or on average 3 nights a week. You don't need a true 50-50. So sometimes we'll see these schedules work for families where a wife has been a stay-at-home mother and we give her a little more than half, and then she still can act as sort of the kid's primary custodian for school purposes, but dad can still qualify as a joint custodian.